It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day. Nah, I'm just kidding. So, I got 5 fragrances that I feel need to be talked about because in my opinion, they're very close to niche quality fragrances at low-end designer prices. And a mystery fragrance that I need y'all to help me identify. You want to know what those frags are? Come on back and spend a little time with you. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel. You all know who it is. It's your boy Trey Scents. Trey Scents is the name, cologne is the game. So if this is your first time stopping by my channel, please be sure to give me a like, a thumbs up, and sub if you like my content. Okay, first of all, the mystery fragrance. I bought this in a bundle that I picked up and I have no idea what it is. Can you guys help me identify this fragrance? All I know is he said he bought it at the mall. It's very clean type of scent. It smells very familiar. It smells like something from the house of Lacoste or maybe from the Polo line. I want to say it leans more towards like a Lacoste fragrance. It's very clean, very fresh, very fruity, very white, but basic and generic. He threw it in the bundle. I was thinking it may have a name on it, but if you can see those letters right there, and you see the big number 3 on there, you see that? You guys know what this is? Let me know, because I have no clue. All right, now, I have went through my collection and picked out 5 fragrances that I think are very high quality fragrances in the fact that they give you a little bit more body and personality than the average designer fragrance in their price range. No further ado, let's get right to it. From the house of Burberry, and it is this bow tie guy, Mr. Burberry, the EDP. I have them both, the EDT and the EDP. Some like the EDT better. I personally prefer the EDP better. I just think it's a little bit deeper, a little bit darker, a little bit richer. It's got a minty type of vibe to it. But when you spray this on, you don't get an initial alcohol blast. You get a nice, smooth, masculine fragrance. I think this is good for this time of the year. I think this would be a nice date night fragrance. I think it has a certain level of savoir-faire, sophistication to it. I like it. It's very dark. It's daring and it's different. And if you're looking for a fragrance like that, then I think this one is good for you. Now, the drawback to this bad boy is performance. It's not the best performing fragrance that I've had, but if I remember correctly, I think that's a 50 ml and I think I paid $29 for it, and I found it at TJ Maxx a long time ago. And I like it. I like it. It's just as I said, it's a very rich fragrance. It's got a little bit of smokiness. It doesn't have a lot of sweetness to it, but it does have some depth, some personality, and some body. So if you're looking for a fragrance that has that, it's not your average everyday run-of-the-mill fragrance. You're not gonna find every reviewer reviewing this bad boy. You're not gonna find every reviewer talking about it. And that's another reason why I like it. Presentation on it to me is pretty solid as well. I am a big fan of Burberry fragrances. Wait a minute, I'm saying that wrong. We say Burberry in the US, but it's actually pronounced Burberry. So, but anyway, good smelling frag, slightly minty, nice, masculine, well-rounded, smooth, gentlemanly type of fragrance. So if you're looking for something like that and strikes your accord, Mr. Burberry, the EDP. The EDT is good as well, but I think the EDP is just a little bit richer. All right, moving along. One that has been around forever, since the 70s, and I think the story behind this fragrance is it was made by 2 friends. One of them was named Paul and the other named Sebastian, so you put it together and you got Paul Sebastian Fine Cologne. And I think, man, I think this is a great, give myself a little squirt on the hand here. I think this is a great sweater fragrance. Turtleneck, turtleneck, sweater, anything that you have to put on a little bit of clothing for. Now you can wear it anywhere, anytime, any place, however you want to. But I like to reach for this one when it's cold and I'm going somewhere that's, you know, semi-casual, but I want to dress up a little bit. I only have 3 or 4 sweaters. If I decide to put on one of my sweaters, this is one that I always pick up, give it a sniff, and say, well, I'm gonna wear something different, or I might spray this or whatever. It is an old school style fragrance, but to me it's still modern. It still smells good enough to be worn today and to be considered modern. I like the scent. It's a little leathery, a little barbershop, definitely masculine. And you can get this in a gift set with the aftershave for 20 bucks. And that's a lot of cologne. And you don't need but 1 or 2 sprays of this. So this will last you quite a while. And you see, I have put a dent in it. This will last you quite a while. Man, this smells so good. I mean, it smells much more expensive than a $15 to $20 fragrance, guys. And you can pick this up, like I said, in a gift set this time of the year. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. If you've been looking for something barbershoppy, but smooth out, masculine, easy to wear, bam, get it. Get it. My boy Carlton, we were talking about fragrances that last a long time. I forgot to mention this one to you, and bro, it is cheap, man. This is a $15 to $20 fragrance, and you're gonna get an aftershave with it. What more can you ask for? All right, moving along to number 3 on this list, or the 3rd fragrance on this list that I feel like is a better quality fragrance than the average low-end designer. And all of these fragrances can be had under $30, so that's why I say low-end designer, because let's clarify. You've got your Chanel, Bleu de Chanel, EDPs, EDTs, and Parfum editions. You got the same with Sauvage. You got some of this stuff from Acqua di Gio that they're $100 and up. These are nowhere near. That's why I specified low-end designer that to me give you a nice niche feel. One that gets no love, no talk in the fragrance community, and it is from the house of John Varvatos, and it is John Varvatos Oud. Check that bottle out. Takes you way back to the 70s with all that gold, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I should be on Soul Train talking about this is the hippest trip in America. Now, I was talking to my homeboy, my partner, Mr. Cheapo Depot, the Fragrant Life, about this particular fragrance. And Cheapo be cracking me up. I said, Cheapo, man, you gotta try that John Varvatos Oud. He said, yeah, but do it got oud in it? And I said, I don't know, Chief. I said, it's a $30 fragrance. I said, so I don't know. I said, it smell like it got oud, yeah, but do it got real oud in it? And I'm like, Chief, bro, it's $30, bro. I doubt it's got real oud in it, but it smells like it's got real oud in it. This is a very skanky but wearable type of oud. And it's got some type of spice in there with the oud. I'm gonna give myself a little hit on it. And again, when you spray it, and this is the reason that I like these fragrances and why I say they're a little bit higher quality. I can spray this fragrance and go right to the nose with it and don't get that alcohol burn. So that's what makes me feel like they're a little bit higher quality. I'm not saying that they have more perfumer's oil in them than the average, because I don't know the concentration. I'm just saying I don't get that blast of alcohol to my nostrils when I first spray it. That's what I'm saying. Oh man. If you like oud fragrances and you're looking for a cheap, affordable, wearable oud, look no further. Soul Train, John Varvatos Oud. That's nice. That's nice. I have some expensive oud samples. Some oud fragrance. My boy Sam, yo. Trey, yo, listen. Sam sent me some samples of some fragrances that are real oud, and they stink. But it's an acquired, smell. You either like it or you don't. Some of them were wearable, some of them were not wearable. I messed around and sprayed one of them on. That stuff stayed on my skin for 3 weeks. I said, Sam, man, that stuff was strong. He said, shit, Trey, yo, man, I ain't intend for you to wear it. I just want you to see what it smells like. And I'm like, okay, Sam, now you tell. I wore it. And it smelled good. To me, this smells good. It's soft, but you can really smell the oud in it. And in my personal opinion, I think John Varvatos did a really good job with this fragrance. I think it is really oudy. I like it. I like it a lot. And perfect for this time of year. Now, I wouldn't wear this on a day where the temperatures was gonna get above 60 degrees. Now that's just me, and here's why. If you've smelt a fragrance that has a good oud note in it, you're gonna realize it ain't a whole lot of difference between oud and body odor. So you mess around and wear this on a hot Alabama, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina day, I'm not gonna think you stink. So you have to wear this in the perfect type of setting. Climate control, where it's not gonna get away from you. Nice chilly day, as we say down outside. Ooh, it's chilly outside. That's what them old folks used to say. I never understood it. But they used to say, ooh, it's chilly outside. When we was a kid, we'd make jokes about, ooh, it's chilly outside. Go get a bowl. But this is a very easy to wear, wearable oud fragrance that's in between. I said, I'm gonna say you can pick this up between 30 and 50, I know. I think it's closer to 30. I'm not quite sure, but I think you can get this for 30 bucks. Maybe 40, 30 or 40 bucks. But either way, it's a very nice wearable oud fragrance, and that smells good. I like it. I like it. It's got that oud note in there, but it's also got a hint of spice that I really like. Next on the list, I'm watching a little ESPN and they're talking about the Georgia Vanderbilt game being postponed due to COVID-19. Anyway. Another one on this list, and this is the fourth one, no specific order, from a house I really like, and I love this bottle. Love the design of that bottle. And this is Salvatore Ferragamo Pour Homme. Y'all better treat yourself and stop cheating yourself. This is one I used to see at TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls all the time. And this is a very smooth, sweet, woody type of fragrance. You know that smell that you get sometimes when you drive past a sawmill and you have that smell of wood in the air? I think it may be cedar or just a different, different woods mixing together. This has a toned down version of that. It's a toned down version of that smell. And this is another one that I love to wear on cooler days. This is another one of my sweater type of colognes, man. Oh man, it's got this sweet, woody smell to it. And when you spray it, it is really strong. I get about 5 to 6 hours of longevity out of this bad boy. Projects really hard for 1.5 hours to 2 hours. It jumps off of your skin. But I think it's one, man, it smells, I wish you, here, smell it. You smell it? Smell it. I wish y'all could smell this, man. This is so nice. It's a nice, smooth, easy to wear, gentlemanly type fragrance that jumps. I mean, it jumps, guys. It jumps. That is Salvatore Ferragamo Pour Homme, and I know that bad boy can be had, especially if you have a Burks. Well, I think that may be where I got this one, but I don't see it a lot anymore. So check your TJ Maxx's and your Marshalls, and your Rosses and places like that, and you may be able to find it. And it's cheap. It's cheap, especially if you go for the smaller 30 mil or the 15 mil. It's easily around the $19 price range, and it smells good. The next one and last one on this list of 5 is from the house of Banana Republic, and it is one that I really enjoy. And I think this is a niche quality fragrance, and I actually enjoy this entire line from Banana Republic. The bottles that look like this, and this one is Banana Republic 83 Leather Reserve. And I'm gonna tell you why I like this fragrance. This bad boy is tricky. It's tricky like Run DMC. Tricky. Why, you may ask? When you spray this fragrance, the first thing that hits you is the potent, earthy, leathery type of note. And you think, wow. And that's the type of vibe I get from a lot of niche houses like Amouage. A lot of their fragrances are just earthy. And I like it. It smells different, very potent. A lot like this. But where this bad boy is tricky, I'll give myself a little, man, that That John Barbados is smelling really nice, y'all. Give myself a little squirt of that. And again, you can go right to the nose. Now you get a little bit more of an alcohol burn with this one, but still it's not bad. Okay. Now why I like this one, again, the first 15 to 20 minutes of it is that pungent, earthy, natural leather, gritty outside type of leathery smell. But when she dry down to one of my favorite notes. Better. It dries down to a sweet, clean, crisp vetiver. Love it. And that is Banana Republic's 83 Reserve. And if you find this in the stores for this size bottle, which is the, man, I know I can't see that. I'm gonna say this is the 60 mil. No, that's 100 mil. It's normally about $19.95. No, this is a 2.5 ounce. So what is that? 75 mil? Yeah, that's 75 mil, right? Yeah. Yeah, 75 mil. Yes, it's a 75 mil. If you find this in the 75 mil, it's about $19. The reason I keep saying that is because they make these in two sizes. I think they make it in the 75 mil and the 100 mil. The 75 mil is normally around $19.99. And I think the bigger 3.4 ounce 100 mil is like $24.99. So if you find this in the 100 mil, which would be, the 75 mil, which would be plenty of juice, you're looking at $19.99. I don't know where I got the 35 from. You're looking at $19.99. Man, and this thing goes through the stages rather quickly, but boy, does it smell good throughout those stages. That is Banana Republic 83 Reserve. Banana Republic 83 Leather Reserve. That is a nice smelling fragrance. I absolutely adore it. I think it smells good. All right, guys, that has been my review. I hope you guys are having yourselves a great, great Friday evening, getting ready for the weekend. The boy's got a birthday coming up. December the 8th. Kid was born. I'll be the big 45. I'm looking forward to it. Not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I am looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to turning 45. I think it's going to be pretty cool as I sit here as a not so old guy. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like, share, and sub. And if this is your first time coming across my channel and you enjoy my content, please give me a sub. Also find me on Instagram or come over to Facebook and join the fragrance group, Trace Sense Reviews. Also, that's going to be it. So remember, guys, Trace Sense is the name, Cologne is the game. Peace.